knights errant? They're so heroic, we had to summon a witcher to do their work.
Sei nicht so hart zu den Rittern. Ah, das ist eh schon zu weit zurück. Es gibt keine XP mehr. Ja, das ist jetzt mein Ziel.
If my lips don't stink of wine, my wife won't know they're mine. A knight.
I swear on my honor, I shall smash the plunderers.
Wine, like all things noble, requires patience.
Mann. Kein Platz. Ich glaube hier entlang.
That's it, Roach.
Genau. So, in den Ort hinein.
The butcher of Blufficket called to be the saint.
Where are you skittering off to, Silverman?
Another murder by the horrid beast. Milton the Peyran falls victim to his own power.
Reginald Aubrey has returned, not to be missed. Buy your tickets now.
And another two.
Knight, bluff, and wine counsel no half-hearted measures.
Hey, ya.
Est flows in the veins of Tuscan.
Giddy up.
Wenn man genau hinguckt, als Enthusiasten sieht man es natürlich. Warum brauche ich den stärksten Vega-Chip als nächstes? Not halt auf Kraft gebracht. Das ist meine Geschichte. Ich muss ganz hoch euch mal vermuten.
How is it that you Duchess is not feeling as well?
Entschuldigung, Kind.
Best cure for the beast. A witcher.
Ich auch auf jeden
Go, go. Hey, ya.
Yes, a face no ointment could help.
Oh!
Uiuiui. Das ist schon edel. Das ist schon edel. Geht's zum Aussichtsbalkon? Wow, hallo! Ah, dieses Spiel weiß immer wieder zu verzücken. Alter! Was ist da hinten? Das Haus mit der Marlene. Sicher ist das ihr Haus. Das ist Norden. Das ist immer im Süden. Das ist nicht Marlenes Haus. Das da hinten könnte es sein. Kleine Ding da. Grüße so. Ja. Ist das cool. Das ist nicht mal Weitsicht, ey. Ich schube die ganze Map drüber. Zwischen die kleine. Ah, ist das geil! Ah, da unten der Ritter Platz. Oh, Alter. kleine Insel, auf der ich das heilige Schwert geholt habe, ne? Ja. Mit dem See auf der Insel. Da ist die Statue von von Majoran. Majoran heißt der mit. Oh. Mache ich ja eigentlich Quatsch. Das ist ein Moment. Für einen ganz klaren festen Safe. Guckt euch das mal an. Ich komme nicht aus dem Staunen nicht mehr raus. Ist das genial gemacht. Oh, diese Landschaft, dieser Blick. Einfach irre. Oh, so was Schönes wie The Witcher im Fantasy-Bereich. Das wird noch ein bisschen dauern, bis das wieder zu sehen ist. Als nächstes wird die Sci-Fi-Richtung kommen. Deus Ex, Mankind Divided, nahe Sci-Fi, Mass Effect Andromeda, ferne Sci-Fi. Aber das hier ist einfach nur... das ist... Oh, das schafft eigentlich fast nur der Witcher. Dass ich wirklich so oft stehen bleibe. Nur Dinge anschaue. Was so verdammt gut aussieht. Was wirklich so übertrieben gut aussieht. Das Haus dort, was ist das dort? Was ist das? Ich kann das. Ist das das Wechselhaus? Sein, oder? Boah, ist doch egal, es ist einfach nur... Tatsächlich, und wie genial das ist. Dieses Spiel ist der Hammer. Der Oberhammer. Nur rumlaufen, die ganzen Licht- und Schattenspiele mir antun. Geil.
Stinky.
Stinky. Ja, möge sie lange leben. Ich mag sie auch zurzeit noch. Ich bleib doch noch ein Weilchen so. Ich will nur mal jetzt hier nochmal. Ja, das herum. Oh, ist das alles schick. Boah, Alter, trifft mich das heute voll ins Herz.
Olli, accent free.
Die Architektur, alles. Das ist der Wahnsinn.
It is right and fitting, Witcher, that the Duchessa summoned and you came.
Das ist die ganze Details und alles. Wie lange das gedauert haben muss. Schaut euch diese ganzen Details an. Das ist hier, das ist einfach nur...
By my troth, it is the Witcher who saved us from
Texturen.
all.
Wundervoll.
The guard brings peace to our domains. Flouted writ and brought in chains.
Das Anti-Aliasing aber auch sehr gut. Das ist alles super geil. Der Artstil von Witcher ist einfach nur alle Zweifel. Guckt euch das doch mal an. Boah, ich spiele hunderte von Stunden dieses Spiel. Das drückt mich immer wieder in diesen Staunmodus rein. Ich einfach nur voll Hochachtung davor sitze und mir denke, ist das der Wald?
Here in Beauclair, all's right and fair.
Leute, ich krieg gleich das Herz, aber ich will nochmal. Die Musik trifft's. Bisschen Klau um die Figuren rum. Ist komisch, aber ansonsten.
Geralt of Rivia, Master Witcher.
I was not mistaken. You arrived and trouble followed soon after.
Step aside. Got a matter for the Duchess.
At last, Witcher. We've been on tenterhooks. Did you catch Milton's killer?
Case is more serious than we thought. The beast, I couldn't kill it. Didn't manage.
We sent you after a monster and you returned with nothing? We are very disappointed.
Situation's not quite that simple. Beast's a powerful vampire.
Ha! Is this a problem? Is it too much for a witcher? A monster slayer? But everyone knows how to end a vampire. Draw him by trick into sunlight. Or arm yourself with ample garlic and drive a stake through its heart.
Oh God.
Garlic's useless against vampires. Sun and stakes don't hurt him either. Those methods, pure invention. Only work in legends and fables.
And buckthorn? When I was a child, Grandmama Ademarta always claimed buckthorn drives off vampires.
Silver sword's your best option for keeping them at bay. But it won't get the job done, because only a higher vampire can truly kill another of its kind.
Excuses. Ha! Your Grace, I shall assemble a battue. Bring the matter to its end at once. The Witcher need but tell us where to find this monster.
Whoa, this is work for a Witcher, not for your guardsmen.
Yet when a Witcher fails, my guardsmen must step in. I'll take my best. 40 hardened veterans. No vampire can stand up to that.
40, 50, 100? Doesn't matter. Won't make any difference against him.
You have not seen my guardsmen in action.
Can they fight fog? Hit a target that moves faster than the wind?
How? What creature can do such things?
Creatures like this one. Higher vampires, we call them. Each one's a little different. Unique or exceptional, you might say. Some transform into giant bats. Others communicate with animals, command them.
Yet all are still brainless beasts.
Falsch.
Dead wrong. Thinking of lesser vampires. Alps, Ekamaras, Catacans, for instance. They're ruled by instinct, sure. Attack anything that smells of blood. Higher vampires? They think. They employ reason.
Monsters driven by reason. A curious contention. What then do you intend to do?
Genau, mit ihm reden.
It's way beyond being some monster. This is a powerful being that's walked the world for centuries.
Yeah, impossible. If so great is their power, why have they not killed or enslaved us all?
Don't usually meddle in our matters. Mostly stay out of our way because they don't care about humans one way or the other.
And they do not fear we shall wipe them out one day.
They'd probably be pretty amused if you asked them that. They're well aware of their strength.
Then what can we do? Do you have a plan?
Ja, tatsächlich.
Try to talk to him. That's our best bet.
I cannot believe this. Her Grace summons a Witcher to kill a monster. Instead, he wishes to chat with it. Ha.
Know what I'm doing. His lover was kidnapped. He's being blackmailed.
Blackmail? Be so kind as to explain how a vampire might be blackmailed.
Wie jeder andere auch.
Higher vampires, they're like us, motivated by emotions, not instinct. Not only are they intelligent to an extreme, they're emotionally rich, capable of feeling many things, even love. This one fell in love with a woman, a human, and he'll do anything to keep her from harm.
You do not, I trust, suggest we let Milton's killer go free. Or wait until it murders again. We must render it harmless as quickly as possible.
Richtig. Das ist doch richtig. Ich erkläre doch gerade den Plan. Aber gut, gehen wir weiter.
Which is why that's my aim now, to prevent further attacks. Vampires only half the problem. Blackmailers at fault chiefly. Kidnapped the woman to control the vampire.
And what do you propose to do?
Wir befreien die Frau.
I'll find the blackmailer, free the vampire's lover.
You were to destroy him, not help him.
No one else should die. That's most important. As soon as the woman's safe, he'll have no more reason to kill.
I admit to being swayed, Witcher. You may be right. Do you know anything about the blackmailer?
Noch nicht viel.
Got one lead. A few scraps of paper. Blackmailer wrote the names of the vampire's victims on them. One of them stained. A drop of wine, looks like. So damn little to go on.
You've no idea how wrong you are, my dear. Send for the ducal sommelier. Hop, hop!
Ich wusste, dass jemand an den Wein jetzt abschlecken kann und weiß es wird.
Tucson, wine is sacred. Here there is no such thing as a drop of wine, or stains therefrom. They are stains from a drop of Est, Ervelus, Fiorano.
Your Grace wished to see me?
Witcher, show him the paper scrap. Benoit, can you determine which wine made this stain?
Yes. The west bank of the Saint Retour. That's rather obvious. Aged in barrels of Beauclair oak. Hue, deep burgundy. Clarity, high. It's simple. Saint Real, the 1269 vintage.
That's impossible. The wine is produced at Castel Revello, especially and exclusively for the ducal table.
Okay.
Perhaps some Sonreal was stolen. We must go to the vineyard, see if there's not been an incident.
Saint-Real. Never heard of it.
It's highly unlikely you've ever had a chance to partake of it. As I said, it is only ever served to the ducal family.
Didn't stop it from ending up on that scrap of paper. Unless your Grace's sommelier is mistaken.
In matters of wine, Benoit is never mistaken. If he says it's Sonreal, it is Sonreal. We must ride to Castel Revello at once. Discover what has happened.
Wait. Your Grace wants to go with me? Out of the question.
I hope you do not suppose we will sit on our ducal hiney and do nothing while our duchy is in grave danger.
Your Grace, what you propose is far too dangerous. The Witcher should go alone.
It pleases me to see you gentlemen finally agree on something. But I've made my decision. We shall go, accompanied by the best possible escorts. You, Captain, and Geralt. We will travel incognito. We've no wish to give the court any reason to gossip. For the duration of this mission, I release you from your obligation to adhere to court protocol. In short, from now on, I am Anna Henrietta, not your Grace.
Yes, Your Grace. Witcher, are you ready?
Oh.
Yeah, ready to go.
Excellent. Give me a moment. I must don something more appropriate and concealing. Then we will be off.
Na gut. Das ist doch mal so, wird richtig geritten hier. Beide Beine, nicht wie die meisten Frauen hier beim Witcher mit den beiden Beinen links runter vom Pferd. Das ist doch kein Reiten, ey. Aber sehr schöne Klamotten, muss ich sagen. Finde ich sogar ein bisschen hübscher als das Kleid. Ich finde es erotischer, weil es vielleicht figurbetonter ist oder der Schwarze allgemein schön schicker ist. Egal, einfach sehr schön.
This vampire, have you ever faced its sort before?
I have.
How did it end? Did you kill it?
Didn't have to fight him. Hadn't killed anyone.
Have you ever heard of anyone defeating such a vampire?
Know of a man who defeated one, sure, but he didn't manage to kill it. Ultimately, only another vampire can kill a vampire.
Hunters have attacked the wagon! We must help!
Stay back, your grace. We shall see to this.
Back, you beast! Begone! Help! Save us! Back, you beast! Begone! Help! Save us! Back, you beast! Begone! Help! Save us! Back, you beast! Begone!
Done. Time to move on.
If not for you, we'd have been done for.
They were
Thank
fortunate
you.
we happened
You
by.
saved our lives.
Hooray!
Tell me more about this vineyard. Castel Ravello.
It's the best in Ortusan. An old master of the winemaking trade runs it. But
He trustworthy?
he's held his post for years. There's never been a problem. Till now.
They summoned a witcher.
I wish to know your thoughts, Geralt. The Sonreal stain, how did it wind up on the paper? Is someone from the vineyard blackmailing the vampire? Geralt! Why do you flee?
Could be a servant. Could be the steward. Could be the one was just stolen from the estate.
We shall know when we arrive. It's not far now.
Das nachts halt mir unausstehlich.
Slow now. Whoa.
Captain de la Tour, we did not expect any visitors from the palace. How are affairs at court?
Doubtless you've heard of the Beast of Beauclair. Well, we've our hands full. Especially since the rogue last attacked in the palace gardens.
I trust Her Illustrious Highness was not harmed.
Kind of you to ask, Master Fabricio. I am well.
Your Grace? We were not warned. I shall order the salon prepared at once.
That won't be necessary. As you can see, we are not here on an official visit.
Naturally. Might I ask then what has brought you to Castel Ravello?
Game to see you. Got some questions.
In this land, it is seen as polite to introduce oneself before asking any questions.
This is Geralt of Rivia, a witcher. He has come to Toussaint on my personal invitation.
Which is to say...
Which is to say, I expect you to treat him with the utmost respect.
Of course, Your Grace.
Did you hear that, Witcher? Fabrizio will be delighted to answer your every question.
Want to talk about Saint-Réal?
I am at your service.
Ich hätte eine Frage. So eine ganz wichtige Frage wäre erstmal, die ich eigentlich gern stellen würde, spielst du Quent? Aber ja, offenbar nicht. Wie wird er transportiert?
Who hauls the barrels to the palace?
We've our own garrison. Guards who have served here for years and would answer with their heads for the wine.
Er hat Zugang zum Wein, außer den
The
Wachen.
Saint-Réal. How many vineyard workers have access to it?
One might say only I do.
Not like you make the wine all alone. At least a dozen others work here.
I see you've little notion how wine is made. Grapes travel a long road before they become Saint-Réal. The workers assist me only to the stage of fermentation. I see to the maceration personally and let no one near the fat. Workers, again, assist me during barreling, but then I seal the aging barrels myself, each and every one.
Okay.
The wine lies in the cellar, gains character. Once this process is complete, it becomes Saint-Réal. And as it happens, only I have the key to the cellar in question.
We'll not get anywhere asking questions, I see. It's a waste of time.
Your Grace, how am I to understand this?
Master Fabrizio, we have proof someone's gained access to Saint-Réal. Someone who should not have, which means one of two things. Either you lie to our face, or you are an idiot who has had wine stolen from under his nose and not even realized it. In either case, you shall answer for it.
But...
Silence! And listen. I shall inspect the barrels in person, thus giving you time to reflect. When I return, I expect to hear answers. Remind me, where is the Saint-Réal stored?
In the main cellar, around the corner. I'll show you.
I shall find it. Give me the key to the cellar and wait here.
Oh, of course, Your Grace. Here it is.
Come, Witcher.
We shall wait here, Master Fabrizio.
What if Fabricio's blackmailing the vampire? Considered that?
He has his flaws, but I would never suspect him of such a thing. He's been very loyal. He owes all he has to me. His father frittered away the family fortune. He left his son an encyclopedic knowledge of wine. That is all. Fabrizio lived as a beggar until I appointed him steward of Castel Ravello. Only then did he come into his own.
The aroma. Lovely. Lo and behold, my herb...
Eure Majestät, ich bin gleich da. Ich habe einfach Lust, Mann. Ich liebe dieses
Wouldn't happen
Spiel.
to play Gwent, would you?
The aroma. Lovely.
Sehr gut. Okay, es sind ein bisschen viele Experten der Verteidigung. Okay, das kann man machen. Die Nilfgaarde haben auch Spione, das weiß ich. Ah, traumhaft. Und noch Dijkstra. Yes. Mein Gegner passt, ja, zu Recht. beherrsche das Passspiel. Ha, Passspiel. Lustig. Und noch eine Karte für mich, bitte. Wundervoll. Taylor, mein Freund. Ich hoffe mal stark. Ich bekomme jetzt noch eine Finte. Und schon 2 sind im Deck. Yes. Oh Mann. Ich glaube, eine Finte geht noch. Komm schon. Komm schon. Yes. Krieg ich fast alle Karten auf die Hand. Ist das geil. Bis auf 2. Ah, den kann ich nicht wiederholen. Geil. Ist das herrlich. Jetzt fahren wir den leichten Geschützen an und arbeiten uns hoch zu den schwersten. Oh nein. Schon klar, dass ich alles wegbrennen kann, was er da oben hat. Ist das geil. Alles. Ich darf so viel in die vordere Angriffsreihe schieben, wie er möchte. Das ist mir alles sehr recht. Ich wüsste nicht, wie er eine Chance haben soll. Ah, schade. Ich hätte gleich die Chance greifen sollen. Als er noch da war. Irgendwie gerochen. Und mein Vorsprung leider nicht ganz so groß, wie ich erhofft hatte. Jetzt habe ich wirklich alle Karten. Oh, herrlich. Oh, das ist herrlich. Den Spion brauche ich jetzt nicht mehr. ziemlich meine größte Anspruchskraft, die ich heute aufbauen kann. Oh je. Boom, boom, boom. Ach, ich liebe Quent. Dieses Spiel ist so geil. So, entschuldigen Sie, ich muss zu einer Main Quest zurück.
So where do we start?
Let us see if all the barrels are present. Here's the inventory ledger.
Vintner's log. Fermentation completed with no complications. Tapped above sediment line. Here it is. Barreling. Everything lines up at first glance. Neatly and thoroughly documented.
Then we must follow our other lead. Benoit said the stain came from the 1269 vintage. Let's find it.
1269. Revolution?
Herveloos. I like it. Quite dry.
An excellent wine. You've good taste.
Est. Think everyone and their mother's heard of this wine.
Among the best in the world. Castel Ravello is famous for it.
Fiorano. Dandelion's favorite. Adores it.
Ah, yes. That sophisticated palate of his.
Got Pomino over here.
Ich kann nie aufhören. Ich kann nie aufhören, dieses Spiel zu spielen. Das ist so geil. Und die ganzen Details, so viel. Es ist großartig. Es ist ein Epos, ein Rollenspiel. Eine Geschichte. Oh, ist das gut, ey. Macht das glücklich. Oh, ist das gut. Macht das glücklich. Tragisch. Die Geschichte des Estes. Oh ja. Ja, okay. Todesstrafe fürs illegale Anzapfen eines Weinfasses. Das klärt, welchen Stellenwert der Wein hat. Denke ich ganz gut auf. Klar. Ich will jetzt gar nicht so schnell. 1268.
Saint-Réal. Barrels are dated 1268.
Close. but not quite the right year.
Saint-Réal, 1270 vintage.
That's the wrong year. Keep looking.
So zu erwarten, dass es hinten ist. Am weitesten abgeschieden. Na.
Right here, 1269. What now?
Let's see if any barrels are empty.
Wanna open them?
For now, a knock will suffice. If you hear a hollow thud, we will have found what we seek.
Full.
This one is full.
This one's full too. Full. This one's full too. Full. Looks like all the barrels are full. Dead end, I'm afraid.
Full they are. The question is, are they full of Saint-Réal? Grab a tap and a hammer. We shall open them one by one and taste.
Ready. We can start.
Okay, das klingt... Das ist meine Quest! Lass uns betrunken werden.
Ready.
Step aside.
So?
I'd recognize this taste anywhere. This one is good. Revolting, bitter plonk.
Could have gone sour while
Impossible. This is not wine. This is contaminated refuse that should never have made it into a barrel. The fact that it did was no accident, I'm sure.
Master Fabricio. Let's see what he has to say about it.
Oh yeah.
Master Fabricio, I am very disappointed.
But, Your Grace, I...
You are a step away from losing your head. Speak the truth and you might yet keep it.
I admit it. I sold a barrel of Saint-Réal.
Oh.
I beg you to forgive me.
Why did you do it?
I couldn't resist. The sum they offered, it was enormous. I gave in.
Is what I provide not enough?
I wished to buy back my family's estate. For here, nothing is truly mine. I've a roof over my head, ample food to eat, but what is a nobleman without land of his own?
Was ein Nobelmann ohne
I
Anstand.
shall tell you everything, if you agree to show me mercy.
Wem?
Who'd you sell the wine to?
A few weeks past at the Pheasantry, a rich nobleman approached me. He called himself a diplomat, well connected at court. He suggested we embark on an enterprise. Some of his clients had offered dizzying sums for even a drop of Saint-Réal. He was to serve as intermediary.
This man's name.
He never revealed it. He was tall, black-haired, and
Nein.
spoke with a foreign lilt.
Was?
He claimed to hail from Sintra.
Moment.
I've no Cintrin aristocrat at court.
Really thought nobody'd find out.
I was a fool. Very foolish. I beg you, Your Grace, you must forgive me.
Wine itself. How'd you hand it over?
We met under the cover of darkness in the ruins of Fort Astre. A dozen or so men came to collect. Armed men. The kind that stink of trouble. I had hauled the barrel there. They transferred it to their cart, and we went our separate ways.
That's it? That the last you ever saw of them?
That is to say, a few days passed. A messenger arrived. He said they wished to buy another barrel and, well, I've prepared it. Have it ready to deliver.
Oh je. Geistbild. Das Feuer da hinten ist lodert. Die Herzogin. Und Plätze.
That's enough. Know all we need to know.
Your Grace, I beg your forgiveness.
Get out of my sight. Captain, have your men take Master Fabrizio to the dungeon. He must answer for his crime. High treason the charge.
Oh yeah.
What now, Witcher?
We set a trap. Need to catch the wine thieves. Sentry and Noble could be our blackmailer. Next, transport. I'll take it to Fort Astra. Damien and his soldiers will cover me.
For once, I agree with you. We will do as you say. Let me know when you are ready.
Bald.
Need a minute.
Make haste. We await only you.
Sie bin ich bereit. Ich will noch mal kurz. Also doch in Witcher 1. Ich habe doch geahnt, dass ich die auch schon mal gesehen habe vor Ewigkeiten. Mir, genau. Portal.
We would not have made it far without your grace.
Oh,
The important bit is yet to come.
Das Spiel ist so großartig. Jedes Standbild ist ein Screenshot wert. Guckt euch das alles an. So geil.
My men stand ready. Say the word and we will make for Fort Astra. It is time to catch these wine thieves.
Ich bin eher ein Biermann, aber lass uns gehen.
See no reason to wait. Let's get going.
We will set out now. Position ourselves before you arrive. You take the cart and meet us there.
Fine. When the handoff begins, watch for my signal. Relax. Now we wait.
Das ist doch hier. Schon ein Blutbad angerichtet habe.
Ah, our favorite vintner. It's not him.
Schönen guten Tag, meine Herren. Oh, das mit der Witcher hat abgestürzt. Und mein Computer ist mitten drinne. Mein Controller war gerade mitten am Vibrieren. Einmal ist der Vibrationsmotor hängen geblieben. Erstmal Akku abmachen, sehr gut. Und wir bleiben gleich hier in der Aufnahme drinne und scheißen drauf. Und starten gleich nochmal neu. Ah, sehr gut, schöner Savepoint. Überspringen wir trotzdem mal hier. Und durchs Herz. Oh. Entschuldigung.
Is it just me? Wait for my signal.
That was the plan, but
Great shot. Otherwise.
at your service. It was a good fight. We managed to capture one of the scoundrels.
Let's ask him a few questions.
Witcher, a moment.
Okay.
I was wrong about you.
Reason to trust me, and I didn't do much to change that.
True, you are not the most endearing. At any rate, I see the effort. And I appreciate it.
Danke, mein Freund.
Let us go to her grace. She awaits nearby.
Ach, das ist die Momente, wo ich mich sehr freue.
expected she'd want to oversee this personally.
You're beginning to understand. This prisoner of yours, bring him to me. We must ask him some questions. Do the honors.
Who sent you? His name is Dog. They say he blowed your mother. Sucker, who sent you? Your nun's lover. They call it.
Wait. Think of Seth. I'm certain to lure the beast aboard.
What?
Fresh out.
In that case,
Find me a strong and it won't snap.
Rope?
Live bait for monsters, provided they catch the scent of its blood. But I'll see to that.
No. No! Don't let them!
Stop screaming. Save your strength.
No! Don't let him! I'll talk!
Ach, ich liebe solche Sachen. Die Gespräche in Videospielen. Gut gemachte Gespräche sind das Beste.
No!
Captain, need that rope after all.
I truly don't know. Dead. The first barrel went to a warehouse at the port. But where this one was found, I don't know. I speak true. You must be.
Ja.
He'll kill me.
Ought to be
Go on, man. I've never seen it, but I know you mustered a man for this case. That's what they said. Working for the city. I swear it.
take him away. Throw him in the Captain, gather your men.
Yes, Your Grace. As soon as
I shan't return to the palace. Our mission has not yet ended. The Witcher and I will await.
Okay. Das ist eine schöne Quest. Rundherum, ohne Ende. Gelevelt bin ich auch in der Zwischenzeit.
Mutations. The Witcher's
If something has happened to him.
Captain seems like a man who can take care of himself.
Perhaps he can. He managed to steal. We only learned. Blackmail such.
Hat sie nicht was Unrecht. Ich glaube immer noch, dass das ist schwierig zu sagen. Aber, ja. Sie hat nicht Unrecht, sie hat einen Punkt. Der Typ traut sich was.
Still don't know this
So
We need
ist
to
das.
find the sentry. Whether or not he's responsible. If none of it's his doing, he could still know. Besides, it's one thing. And just as important is why.
Hälfte vergessen hier aufzunehmen. Naja. Nicht so schlimm. Ab hier sind wir wieder da, Leute. Aufnahmeknopf drücken sich manchmal schwer.
We expected you hours ago.
This Centrium does not work. An organization. Bandits attacked us, not a small force. Another, a shattered. And the word on the street is there's a hefty business. The port warehouse where the wine then learned who had hired it out. This proved to be a beggar, a stand